You happy?
Right.
I'm going to start it like Anders. Hello!
I want me clap to make sure they're all in unison. Got a clap for me, Rich.
Clap yourself.
Hey up, we're getting a bite, boys. We're getting a bite.
Anyway, last time you're going to get clapped for your fishing performance.
Shut up, you dick.
So, we're going to have a bit of a new one, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm liking this, actually. It's good.
We're sat here today. We're having a bit of a practice at Meadowlands for the upcoming Angling Trust Silvers final, that we're all in yet again. So we're having a sneaky practice. But while we're here, we thought we'd kick it off, our brand new sort of series for YouTube / podcast creation.
We need a name for it, so if anyone's got a good name for it of what it's going to be,
keep it clean.
then let us know.
Yeah.
3 bell ends on the
Wondering
back.
what the funny noises is going to be for all those who are not watching the video. It's going to be me shipping in and out.
Yeah, you're doing some fishing while we're doing it, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a ledger bomb.
So anyway, yes. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a nice little chat, aren't we, about 3 nice little subjects to sit here and talk about, pretty much just while my bait settles. That's the excuse for doing this.
I like that.
Because I've thrown all my bait in.
You're going to go back emptying it and I've got to fish it out.
Yeah, you can funny about catching these perch and I'm going to go, you didn't even have a bite then?
I did, it came up a
Did
little bit. Yeah, a lift bite.
Okay.
I know what I'm looking for, Jamie.
I can't even see your floats, I'm making it up. I can't see anything, I'm blind.
For anyone listening on the podcast side of things, though, there's going to be like all sorts going on. You've got poles shipping, bream splashing, planes going over, seemingly constantly. But yeah, basically it's going to be sort of 3 main questions each week, each month, each episode, however often we end up doing it.
Yeah.
And there's a plane going over.
Oh, that's like a Spitfire flying over.
Yeah, no, we'll get
the level of that's our effort in the Russian war, innit? We'll send our antique over and frighten them. Come on. Well, he might just be going for it himself.
We'll have to put up with them, Richard. We'll get a few of them, mate. We'll put up with them.
So, anyway, apologies if you hear a plane, but there's planes and I can't stop planes.
No, can't stop them. So, first subject we're going to chat about, being that time of year, yet again, is Fish Show has just come about, hasn't it? And it's all change.
It has.
Like proper all change in that, just final. What has changed? It's just final venue, innit? There's no new ones, qualifiers.
I think they've got rid of the next gen thing as well, haven't they? So the winner of the junior national
goes in.
Goes straight through to the final.
Winner of the ladies national.
That was
come on to that in a minute. Let's have a chat about venue first, because that's the big elephant in it. Is the new venue that we've gone for, Westwood Lakes, which is a flipping snake lake that I honestly thought Fish Show would never be at a snake lake.
I never thought that.
No?
I think it's a different one though. We can get a lot of like people around it and all that, so you're not like sort of feeling as though you're enclosed and on top of the sail zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think this is the thing, isn't it? That there's a lot of venues that could be good for Fish Show, but it's all the infrastructure and everything else around it that you need parking, you need sort of accommodation close enough by, you need to be able to get people around the lake to watch, you need to be able to get all the sky cameras. There's a lot more to it than just, that'll be good fishing.
Yeah. The lake's nearly irrelevant.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's for the fishing, it's nearly irrelevant. It's that flipping many things to deal with, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
So it's a brand new one for you, because have you ever set foot on Westwood Lakes?
I've never been to Westwood Lakes.
Have you not?
Never ever been to Westwood, so it's a proper, I love that though.
Yeah.
Because the magic's there, but other than it being 4.5 days away.
You know, like for your practice, Jay, you'd have to set off from here to
I might as well go now, innit?
You know what I mean? It's going to take you a long time, Jay, lad.
but they have got like nice lodges with hot tubs and stuff like that if you wanted to.
Have they? We can do stopping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're staying there.
He's definitely going to take me out of this landing net at some point.
I won't do, mate, I promise.
Okay. So yeah, Snake Lakey, which...
I mean, I don't even know this one. You'll probably know more than both of us.
Falcon Lake, isn't it?
I know the net. It's what is it? F1s just, or is it carp or barbel?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I fished it 3 or 4 years ago. I think it was a Mava qualifier,
right?
And it was absolutely rammed with F1s. But I think since then they've took sort of half the F1s out and replaced it with proper carp. So there's a bit of a mix. And I think someone was saying there's the odd little barbel nest as well.
Lots of them allegedly. So, on the aerators, there's lots of... It's carpies and F1s, it's not. Everyone keeps saying it's like an F1 fish race. It ain't. And that's just from speaking to people I know about it. It's...
Oh, right, okay.
It's like a 50 to 100 fish, which seems a lot, but you break that down over 5 hours, it ain't.
No.
But I think what you were saying as well, how... Because I think it's quite a shallow venue, isn't it? It's sort of 3-4 foot in the middle from what people are saying.
Sounds like, yeah.
And 13 metres wide. And you were saying how it reacts to the pressure and the noise and the disturbance. Because Cudmore was a prime example of,
mate.
There was always loads of fish in there, but as soon as you had the grandstands around it, the crowd. It always went weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Always got one from the same area, didn't it? So
yeah. Well, Cudmore was different because it was like a speaker.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So any noise and vibrations, they were all magnified, and it was a right daunting place to be. But for the fish, they must be frightened to death.
Yeah.
But there it'd be different. I'm all guessing, and I'm only going through what people have said. But I imagine it being out where it is, there ain't no hills or speakers here. It's going to be flat, innit?
Yeah.
So everything will be absorbed a bit, and maybe the pressure won't be as much.
I think
on the lake.
Obviously, if it's like
That's a large one, Andrew.
I think it's another perch.
Checking.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's F1y, then they're just going to follow the wind, presumably, aren't they?
It's going
Snaky
to be
lake
wind orientated. It depends how they peg things. From what I'm hearing, obviously things can easily change, but I think everyone's going to be in a row pretty much. So like 28 people in a row or whatever
just
it may
literally
be.
not to miss one, just...
I don't think so. They're not using the whole...
Oh, it's a roach.
Big sexy roach.
Go on, the roach.
Yeah, but it'll make it fair. I honestly think, and this is without knowing, so I may be talking an utter load of rubbish,
Go ahead.
it'll probably be the fairest fish show's ever been.
What, just because everyone... Yeah, we don't know where the winner's... Well, unless Bagger qualifies, we don't know who's going to...
Yeah, we're going to sabotage him. Definitely going to sabotage him. We're going to lock him in a van or something.
Sure.
That's what you want in a match, though, isn't it? To be fair, that's what everyone
saying
wants.
that if Bagger's definitely going to win it, surely that means that it is a fair venue.
Yeah.
That the best angler wins,
The best
which
angler
is
that venue's going to win. So that's the best thing that could possibly happen to it.
Oh yeah, I like your thinking there.
because I thought someone put it on Facebook. And I was like, yeah, it's like bang
Isn't
on.
that what fishing's about? Making a fair match.
Because that, in a way, obviously people like it when you've got venues that can run, like Fisho last year on Hayfield.
Yeah.
Most people would have won from that peg. Taking nothing away from Harry, has fished it mega and
Definitely
absolutely annihilated it. But there's days like that where pretty much anyone can win.
Yeah.
And if you draw the peg and it's your day and everything works out for you, then happy days.
Yeah, potentially that won't exist.
That's why it's different, isn't it? When it's a potentially more of a, I don't know, would you say technical match on there, or?
Yeah, maybe that's the word. Yeah, maybe technically match. It'll just be a different fishing match. It's just, in a way, it's good because it's a different. What are you going to call it? Different methods for the final.
Yeah, normally,
it's not gone there and that's it. It's staying there forever.
No. Yeah. To be fair, I'd like it if it was a different venue
Skipped
each
about.
year.
Oh, I like that.
Moved it round so it was a fresh for everyone.
Everywhere keeps the magic then.
There's never been a venue like this, have they, where it's Snake Lake? It's always been open water, traditional big carp and what have you.
It's always been a bit different thinking about it. Because then Arena was a bit Snake Lakey, but wasn't. It was Little Lakey.
Yeah.
Hayfield was big islandy,
Yeah.
pretty much. Where's it before that? It were
Hallcroft,
which was just big, open watery, pretty much.
It's been it's Mallory. It's been
Mallory
as well,
was massive, big lakey.
Yeah.
I think that was only 1 year that. And then Hayfield on Little. So it has been
Little Adams.
It's always been a different style of lake every time, hasn't it? So I suppose it was the next sort of step, wasn't it?
I like that.
Is the next step after this then a feedery venue? It goes to like Tamar or something like that.
Ooh, it could be, yeah.
Ooh,
Who
that'd be
knows?
nice.
It's got to be carp though, hasn't it? Because it's fish show.
I think we've got to go. We've got to go Tamar.
We go down there. Where can it go after? We'll talk about that in a minute because that's like the venue thing. But
that was sort of the next point, wasn't it? Where taking a lot of things out of the equation, like the parking and venues being willing and blah blah blah. Where would your sort of dream venue for a fish show final be?
Oh,
other than like Barbados.
To make it fair, right? You know, like the lakes at the Glebe. Where you chuck across. So say Lake. You don't not Lake 1, not the Cliff, just a straight like Lake 7 at the Glebe.
Yeah.
That but longer. That but 26 pegs long, 2 blockers on, 24 people.
Right.
All with a 35-metre chuck.
I was going to say you've got a lot of room, haven't you? A lot of water to cover there.
That would be the perfect one. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we're going to talk about fishery as another subject today.
That's a different subject.
I was going to say something, but I'll save that for that. But yeah, I've got an idea how
So what we on? Where we want the fish show to go to, or go back to, or?
Yeah, if you could pick any venue for a final.
You know what? I'm going to go down. I'm going to go Cudmore again with how it's fishing and how it's been for the last 2 years. I do love the venue, but it's never been like it is now.
Yeah, but you're biased. I agree with you. It's phenomenal. It'd be the same.
It's perfect for it.
But it's not. It is.
Every time you rock up, the fish are all over.
But they won't be.
You reckon it'd be like that same again?
Everyone will catch more fish now.
Yeah. But it'd be in the same area.
One from that same area.
It'd be the same that wins.
But it's always, do you not think it was really, like, it's a strange atmosphere and when you're there?
Yeah.
Because I qualified for fish show. Did I mention that?
Go on, Richard. 1 out of 1, wouldn't you mean?
It's all been downhill since.
1 out of 1, boy.
But it feels a totally different lake when you've got the crowds and everything round it and everything. Sat there, it feels totally different to when you go, you went now pleasure fishing.
Yeah, it does. It feels open and wide, but very enclosed, isn't it, when there's people there?
Yeah.
But that was the happy place, whatever. Where it got one from all the time. Fisher pegs 1 to 10.
Yeah.
That is the happy place. Just because everything's different there. The banking's a bit lower. It's just where to go.
But on paper, that should be the fairest lake in the world, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't exist. It's impossible to create that, isn't it?
Can't, yeah.
Impossible, because there's always a billion, but we won't go into that. But yeah.
Where's yours be then, Rich? So you've had yours like Lake Seven or something similar to that. Where's yours then, Rich? What are you having, mate?
I probably should have thought about this before.
Fishing abroad, yes.
Before we actually started.
Why didn't we even say abroad?
One of them swimming pools that they're doing this pace fishing on in China.
Oh, I can imagine that.
I got 2 robins in the tree behind my head.
Go on, the robins.
But I think having that element of big fish. Tell you where would be good. I don't know how it's fishing at the moment because I've not been for a few years. But like Beastie at Decoy, I've always fancied for a big, because you've got sort of the mix of approaches. Obviously, there's going to be rod work, there's going to be pole work and stuff. There's quite a few silvers and another plane going over. There's quite a few silvers that you could potentially fill the gaps with that and do a bit of this and a bit of that, and then catch some lumps down the edge late. And I don't.
Yeah.
There's a
when
lot.
he said that about the Super Cup was meant to be there last year, wasn't it, at first?
Yeah.
And he was like, wow, you won't know where you're going to want. Depends on the type of day and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good one. Another one that's 3 billion mile away.
Even now, like, because they're practicing, aren't they, for the Super League? They're fishing really well, aren't they? £100 everywhere from all different lakes.
It's such a good venue, isn't it?
Ooh.
Oh.
Perch.
But because obviously it sounded like Lindome was in the running for quite a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously, I think it sounds like he will at some point in the future still want it.
Of course he will.
But I don't know. If you were at Lindome and had to pick a lake, do you reckon Bonsai would work for a final, or how would you?
Yeah, I think it
do.
would mega.
And the way Neil and Aaron will stock it,
Yeah,
will
they're
just be
better than
phenomenal.
mess about it. Do
Won't
you know what I mean?
Job done.
There'll be so many fish in that lake if they go to Lindome.
I just found 20,000 F1s. Yeah, that'd be right.
It'll just be ridiculous. They don't muck about. When it goes to Lindome, it will stay there forever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's feasible, but it'd be so good if there was like almost the Wembley of fishing where they didn't use it for anything else.
Yeah, just
and the
special
only
occasions
time you
only.
got to go there was for like Fishermania finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah.
And the way it is now, everything's on site, isn't it? Woodpecker!
Where are you looking?
See him right over there, green woodpecker.
Not a chance.
Yeah, that's really great content for a podcast. Someone in the
So,
car.
no, I've got videos as well. Because everything's on site. He's got his bar, he's got all his lodges and caravan, whatever, you know what I mean? It'd be perfect for it there.
Yeah. It's one to look forward to. Everyone was moaning, but I'm proper looking forward to. It's new, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep saying it's that magic thing. It's like Ayfield had when we first went there.
Yeah.
And the venue didn't change. It's still solid and phenomenal. It becomes familiar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Cudmore did it. Everywhere does it. It becomes familiar. The more time you spend at a venue, yes, you get to know it better, but it loses the unknown.
There's definitely an element of as well of as anglers liking to moan. As a fishery owner, it can't make it that appealing to have a Fisho final because you could have 3 or 4 years where it's absolutely mega. You have 1 year where it doesn't fish as well for whatever reason.
It can be anything out your hands,
and
weather or whatever.
There'll be a group of people moaning, and it's like Cudmore. When it was silvers, people moan that it should have more carping. When it had carping, people moan they should have more silver.
You can't please everyone, can you?
Hayfield was like too close and then too big a margin of victory.
General consensus though is bigger fish in it, carp, bigger fish, F1s and that. Whereas that year, have I mentioned that year that I won it? You know, I think that was the worst viewed one. Wasn't it? Brilliant for me, obviously, but and I thought that would have been the best because they're getting bites, but
wrong fish.
It was wrong
no
fish.
Excitement, isn't it?
Just want big fish and playing them for like the internationals do where they walk up the bank and all that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Putting extra sections on.
Yeah, Ayfield was right for that. It was a shame with Ayfield because Ayfield was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's just with how it was with cameras and things like that they couldn't peg it properly. And I know it was out of Hayfield's hands. It wasn't them. It was Sky.
I'm sure someone was saying that they didn't have cables long enough or something.
Was it?
That the cameras on the island
when you think about it,
yeah.
isn't it? It's just it's the cameras that let it down there, isn't it? Being able to use the whole lake, because that in a Maver was phenomenal.
Yeah.
When you spread everyone out,
when you
around
spread
the
everyone
lake,
evenly around the lake, mega. But just because of cameras and that, you can't. But this is going to fix it. Snake Lake's on an island or opposite, looking at us all.
Yeah. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be good. It'd be interesting to see.
Definitely.
Lots and lots of bites.
But first, we've got to get finger out and try and qualify. So
Yes.
we've all gone full on it, haven't we? We've all bought many tickets.
How many did you get, Jay?
14.
Yeah, I got 12. Have you got, Richard? 8, 9?
8, I think.
8, yeah. So we're probably going for it.
We bought a lot of tickets.
Do tickets need changing as well, is the other one?
I think changing the time. Someone put a post on yesterday, changing the time when everyone gets a fair shout.
Do you not think they need to go back to the two in the initial batch and then free for all?
Maybe.
So it sort of opens it up to...
Yeah, even with a free for all though, once you've had them 2, in fact, everyone gets 2. You can go on and buy 2. But even then, it's fastest finger first, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was the thing, wasn't it? For a few years, it sort of lost its popularity, and you could pretty much anyone you could turn up on the day and get a ticket.
Yeah, for a little while.
Since lockdown, that seems to have spurred everyone on again, and now it's gone to can't. But I think it's across them all as well, isn't it? It's not just Fish Show, it's Feeder Masters, all of that, and everyone just seems proper on it at the moment.
It's that we're all just the fear of missing out, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way that Maver and Golden Reel are different because they bring theirs out so early. They're always there, so you pick them off randomly. But because the others have a date.
Yeah, and it's a bit more expensive, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that probably prices a few people out.
Fish Shows, no, it's not a lot different from a normal open match when you look at it, what you're spending. But suddenly 50, 60 quid. Yeah. And you're buying 10 of them. It adds up pretty quick.
It adds up a lot, doesn't it? But I think that whether it's 2 and then free for all later date, or maybe even if you just put them online at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I think that would be a bit fairer for the lads that have obviously got to work.
Yeah. But I suppose, it's a hard one, isn't it? I suppose they want to have people available for when it crashes.
Of course it is, yeah. You need someone there for if something happens. And as well, there'll be someone that works 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no way of keeping everyone happy, is there?
Yeah.
But you've just got to hope that someone in the family is with it on our laptop and they can sit there and spend time in.
I got a Lulu.
Yeah, we know you didn't do it. Definitely knew that. But so that is pretty much Fish Show for this year. And there's no new venues qualifiers, is there? Are we going anywhere new?
No, I don't think there is actually.
No.
Todbur's got 2 this year instead of 1, but that's 3 days away from us, so we're not doing that.
No.
I don't think there was anywhere new, is there, that I can think of?
No, not this year. I think that's the only other thing is the next
Oh yeah, let's talk about that, yeah.
What's that?
What are they doing with the kids and that this year?
Yeah,
not the kids, the next gen one,
and
the ladies.
Last year they did it sort of did they qualify? I think it was an invite final, wasn't
it?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a strange one with Corona and all of that, and still no one knew what was going on. So I think it was a bit of a last minute thing. But yeah, they've scrapped that this year, and it is the winner of the Junior National.
Which is at Westwood as well.
Is it?
Yeah, the Nationals.
Yeah.
So they go straight through to the main final.
And it's generally fishing like that. You wouldn't get bet against one of the juniors, would you?
No, a little fast.
You know what I mean?
You can go fast, the young kids, can't they?
They're proper good at
like
it.
us all farts, all slow, shipping back.
Definitely. Put a bit of paste on Luke for a cap.
But yeah, so they get one junior goes through on that?
Yeah, the winner overall, isn't it? Which I think it was Dave we were chatting to on it who made an interesting point where it's meant to be a team event, and does it swap it and change it a bit where they might be more focused on this sort of individual side of things?
Because they know what the prize is, yeah.
It's a bit wrong, but in this day and age, unfortunately, the way it is, because of people like him, influencers here, with his BPs on.
Yeah, boy.
What am I on about? Yeah, there's only one prize here. I'll say it as it is. If I was fishing that as a junior,
are you more bothered?
I'm winning match.
Yeah.
I ain't fishing there.
What would you do differently though? You'd take more risks in your match potentially.
Yeah, at that age, I don't know. People say fish for in a commercial.
It's a team event, Jamie. You fish for your team, Jamie.
Yeah, but on a commercial like that, where it is,
you can't really have a team plan.
You catch what your peg's capable of.
Yeah, you do. It's not like a canal where there's like
different venues, natural venues, massively. Yes, of course you have to fish a different way, and venues like this where we are now. But on a Snake Lakey venue like that, you catch what your peg. You push your peg to as far as it can go.
Yeah, you're not going to suddenly think, I'll ball it in at 13
I'll
metres.
fish for a bream. It doesn't exist. You catch what you can. You might take a risk and try and fish shallow when you shouldn't, maybe. and things like that.
Just be a bit more positive with things and...
Yeah. But that'll be the goal. Unfortunately, that's the main prize rather than the team winning because they've done that. But still, either way.
How mad would that be if like a 16, 17-year-old lad qualifies through that and then wins it?
It'd be amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't like it if it was in the final, but if it wasn't in the final, I'd clap very hard. I'd like that.
16-year-old lad bashes you up off the next
I
peg.
hate that beyond belief. Yeah, that's time for retirement. But yeah, no, fair play. It's I like that. It is, and it spreads everything out a bit more and just gives more people a chance, doesn't it, of being involved in it?
Yeah.
Instead of the chosen few being picked.
Oh, it fell off.
What are you doing?
Lost him.
Fell off.
But yeah, is that fish show completed?
Fully off. I think that's it. What else were you going to say? Did you say the ladies as well get a place in
Yeah,
Ladies
I think
National?
that stayed the same as last year, hasn't it? Where
Abby had a place.
because it was Abby last year.
Was Abby in it last year?
No, she wasn't in it last year.
Abby wasn't in it last year.
Oh no, did the...
I don't think there was any ladies.
I don't think there was lady in it last year. There wasn't.
Oh no.
Samantha Sim.
Sim, that's it.
Samantha Sim's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, year 4 was Abby. But yeah, so that still stays the same. That's it then, isn't it? International.
Oh, is it 2?
That's back as it was, isn't it? It was just
2.
COVID-y stuff. Yeah, I think so.
Was it? So how many's in final? 24 or 26?
25, was it?
I don't know.
Something like that.
So that low 20s in it, mid
25, I think now, isn't there?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
So yeah, same as usual. That's nice. We're meant to be on this giving info, and we haven't got a clue what's going on, really, have we?
No.
Just
That's
waffling.
standard.
So
So yeah, Fish Show wrapped up.
Move on.
That's it for this year. Let's see how the campaign goes. And
Starts soon, doesn't it? When is it? Like 3 weeks first one? It's not far off, is it?
No, back last weekend in March, first one.
Oh, is it right late March, is it?
We all on the same one? We all gone for Western? Or have we gone for Maver at Partridge?
I've gone for Western.
I've gone Western.
You on Western?
I don't know. I've kind of avoided F1 venues because it just feels
Western will be F1 venue.
They're big F1s though.
No, they're not. The brand new stocked Ramblers
they're
F1s
changed.
this year.
I'm going on Clay Pit. I'll just catch like
No, you don't be on there,
£28
dude.
carp.
You don't be on Clay Pit. Not in March.
Is that not where you can raft casters on your top kit and catch them?
What, in March? You catch, it's freezing.
Yeah.
You don't be on Clay Pit in March. April, May onwards, Clay Pit's game on.
Well, I always draw Clay Pit anyway, so I'm going to be on Clay Pit.
Do you? We nearly got you then, Andy.
Nearly. It's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, get involved. No, don't be on Clay Pit. We want to be Western first match. I'll have Andy's peg.
Oh, on that canal?
I'll take two on Stretton.
Oh, and Stretton, all right, okay. I thought
You
you
can
meant
have
the Silvers
42
one.
canal on the bridge.
Yeah, boy. Is it like Ram with F1s in now?
He's put many little stockies in. Yeah, but they're not little.
What? Are these the F2s that are actually carp?
No, not the ones Andy cheated with.
No, I didn't see it. It was an
Cheated
F2. Don't listen to him, folks.
Fishing
It
a
was an
silverfish
F2.
match and saying it. Oh, this carp's an F2, so
It
it
is.
counts.
This mirror carp, I'm calling it Steve, so it counts today.
No,
It
it was...
identifies. This £8 common I've caught identifies as a gudgeon.
It was
So I've
Dave.
decided I'm weighing it in.
Dave the Mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave the F2.
So yeah,
On that bombshell.
on that bombshell, on to the next subject.